Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Kayleigh Grows, and today I'm gonna do a little bit of like a hodgepodge update video. I'm gonna update you guys on my frog terrarium, on my semi-hydro plants, and I guess I'll throw the moss poles in there because it's been a couple of weeks since I've done them, even though I only posted the video very recently. So without further ado, let's get into this. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is show you guys my frog terrarium. I'm gonna show you guys how I feed them. Since the last time that I showed you guys, I have gotten 2 new frogs. These guys I actually bred at my old job. So I've worked with this kind before. So I only have 2 of them. They're a lot larger than the other ones, but they are way more sociable. So they are out and about all the time. I always see them. They're actually right behind the camera, so I keep looking at them hopping around. But I'm gonna show you guys how I feed them with the fruit flies, and then I'm also gonna show you guys my little bug culture thing that I have going on. This is a what's it called? This is a bioactive enclosure, so I do have to add bugs to it every once in a while just because the frogs do eat them. But I have a couple of cultures that I'm also breeding, I guess, breeding bugs so that I can add them in, and it helps break down the waste of the frogs and dead flies, dead leaves, things like that. I have done one chop of the plants since I last showed you guys my enclosure. So it was a little bit crazier in here not too long ago, but without further ado, let me show you how I feed my frogs. How cute are they? I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with them. I know that you didn't see any of the thumbnail frogs, the ones that I put in there originally. I have 3 in there still, but they are very, very shy. That's actually why I feed like a lot. Honestly, way more than I need to, because the thumbnail frogs stay hidden for the most part, so I don't really see them a whole lot. And I want to make sure that they're eating. I do still see them, so I know that they're alive, but it's so few and far between that I just want to make sure that they're eating. But I also just wanted to do a little bit more of an update on the plants, so I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so the frogs have pretty much finished eating. They are still hunting down those last few flies. You can see that there's some down in there. Look at this Billietier. It is so happy. I have had to chop this one back pretty severely, and it's already crazy again. And I only did that about a month ago. And it's doing so well. So is this Syngonium back here. I don't even know what to do with this thing because it's just growing like crazy. I do believe at least 2 of the thumbnail frogs do live like deep inside it there. So it is doing really well. So is my, I can't remember the name of this one, but this one's doing super, super well too. I have had to chop a really big leaf off because it was completely blocking the light. Plus, this is a fuzzy petiole philodendron. I have chopped that one back because it was like a big long runner, but in the back, I don't know if you can even see that. Back there, I just put all the like nodes, like the empty nodes back down in there, and hopefully they'll sprout. You never know. As you can tell, the ferns are like kind of okay. This one doesn't look the best, but that's because the mister doesn't go directly on it. But the one that's in the back is super happy. So obviously I have a little bit of a learning experience to where to put the ferns, and the moss that I have obviously does not like how humid this environment is. So it's not doing super well. I have looked into other mosses, but I just haven't bought any just yet. But my frogs seem to be super happy. I do think I'm going to create a new terrarium very soon. I have some of the stuff, but I'm just waiting on the plants to arrive. So we'll see. That'll be in a couple of weeks maybe. Plus all the frogs that I do want to buy are out of stock, so I'm waiting on that as well. So look at them. Oh, I'm so happy with how this terrarium looks like, and I could just see it from my living room couch, and I just watch them hop around all the time, and they're just so cute. I'm obsessed with them. Look at them. Oh, look how cute they are. Okay, so over here is where I keep all of my bugs. So I have a couple containers of fruit fly cultures that are still going. I think this one might be done for. Yeah, that one's done for. But in here, I have some isopods. Ooh, they're really breaking down that leaf. But this is pretty much my like roly-polies. So you can see right there, that's a dairy cow. Oh, there's more. I have dairy cow isopods. So they are in here. Basically all I do is mist it every couple days and give them the dead leaves of my plants so that they're able to eat. And then every few months I add a few of these guys into my frog tank. So they seem to be happy. They seem to be breeding because I feel like I have more than the 25 I started with. But they're also just so cute. Like, look at them. Look at them. But I don't just have isopods. Isopods are there to break down the plant matter, and also some of the waste. But in here, I have, I don't even know if you'll be able to see them because they're so little, springtails. So springtails are those little white things that are moving around, and they are really going to be breaking down that waste. So any dead plant matter or even like the poop of the frogs and the isopods, they're going to be eating and breaking down into soil. So I have them in this charcoal right here, and I give them bug burger, which is just kind of like a powder of random stuff. I keep it nice and moist, and then I'll just take a scoop of this and add it into the frog culture or the frog enclosure every once in a while. And yeah, those are my bug cultures. With these, I'm actually in the process of making a new one. So you can see that I made this one on the 2nd, but it's just pretty much like powdered potato mixed with RO water and some super pig. So that's just to give them good pigmentation. Hi, Nightmare. And then some, I don't know if you can even see like the white stuff that's in there. It's pretty much just so that the flies can climb on it, and it gives them space to like lay their eggs and everything. So basically what these guys do is that they're in there breeding, they lay their eggs down in the potato in the bottom, and then they become larvae, which are like little tiny worms. The larvae grow, like climb up and they form this little like cocoon chrysalis thing that's up top over here. That's what those little brown things are. And then they hatch out into flies. So I'm constantly creating new cultures. This is one that I bought. So this one's brand new. This is one that I made, and it's a little bit older. I'm making a new one right now. And I try and do it every few weeks. But yeah, if you let the genetics stay the same for too long, the flies will actually relearn how to fly. So we don't want that. But bugs. All right, so that's about it with my frog terrarium. Next, I'm gonna show you guys my semi-hydro plants. I did add these plants to LECA a couple of months ago. I think it was like 2 months ago now. So some of the plants are doing super well, some of them not so much. So I am gonna show you guys an update on all of those. Okay, so the first one that I have is my Alocasia Mellow. I actually just overfilled this one like minutes ago, so I'm gonna take some water out of that in a second. But this one, it gave me this leaf since I added it to semi-hydro, but I haven't gotten anything else. So we'll see. It seems like most of them have kind of like died back the original growth and grown like new plants. So we'll see if this one does the same thing. I also have my Alocasia Jacqueline. Look how cute it is. I really thought this plant was dead. I don't even remember what it looked like when I first put it into semi-hydro, but look how cute these little tiny leaves are, and like they're two separate plants. I don't know if you can see that tiny leaf coming in as well. So this plant is obviously happy in the semi-hydro, and hopefully this guy will be just as happy. We will see. But they are doing pretty well, so hopefully they'll continue to do well. Next I have my Frydek. So this one, the main plant completely died back, but it did grow this secondary plant over here. So I don't really know if it's happy or not. I think it is, but I'm not completely sure. So we will see. Its original leaf from that, or second to original leaf from that second plant is dying back, so I don't really know. But she's surviving. She might not be thriving, but she is surviving. Okay, and then last but not least is my Philodendron varicosum. She's not thriving. I don't even know if she's surviving. She's not doing well. She did give me this little leaf and then it immediately died off. I don't know. I think I might just cut her back and propagate and see what I can do, because it does not look good. She does not look happy. It doesn't smell, so it's not like rotting, but I don't know. Not very happy. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you guys the plants that I have on the poles. I added poles to 3 plants, and there's not really many updates, but I'll still show them to you. First, we have my fuzzy petiole philodendron, and it looks like she's like, I don't know if that's a growth point or if it's trying to put a little root into the pole. I don't really know, but she's surviving. I am happy that she's not like immediately dying since I took her out of the cabinet, because she's very obviously bleached. So I do believe that the growth is going to be a little bit slower out here because it's not quite as humid, but it is still pretty humid, but it's not quite as humid. But that's kind of the only update that I have. It doesn't seem like it's really attaching down in there, but we'll see. I still don't really know what I'm doing with these poles, but we'll see. Next, we have my Monstera Esqueleto, and it doesn't look like it's growing into the pole at all, but it is giving me this little tiny growth point. So maybe that's something. I did add this cup up here so I can like fill the cup up and it'll drain through the moss. I don't know if it's doing the best job, but it was just so messy. Like water was going absolutely everywhere and I was having trouble keeping it moist, but I don't know. She's doing well. She's surviving. She seems happy. especially because of that little growth point over there. So we'll see. Hopefully she does continue to grow into this pole, but who knows? Oh, he's guarding me. Hi. Oh, what's happening? What are we doing? What are we doing, Knight? Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking? Come here. Lay in your bed. Lie in your bed. Come here. Go there. Good boy. But, last but not least, I have my philodendron melanochrysum. Yeah, she still looks exactly the same. No changes here. I don't think she's growing into the pole at all. I don't think she's happy in general, but I don't know. Again, we'll see. I don't really understand these poles, but if anybody has any suggestions on what to do, please give them to me. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's all that I have for you guys today. Those are all my updates, everything about my frogs, everything about my bugs. Yeah, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you like me, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys. And I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers really, really, really hard, but we will see. But I hope to see you guys again on the next one. Bye.